Hi, this is Marlene LaBelle, and I own a business called All About You Portraits. And most of the time I do on location photography, but I also offer headshots. And for that reason, and for those few that like studio lights, I have a residential studio, and it is only the size of a car and a half garage. So, to maximize my space, I did a number of things. Number one, I told my husband that I wanted some PVC pipes put up on this wall. This is probably my longest wall, and I have about 4 or 5 PVC pipes. Some of them the same height, some of them lower for the smaller backgrounds. And I just clamp on my backgrounds and I manually change them. Well, it works for me. I don't do a whole heck of a lot of business. I'm in a very small town, but I do enough to, I keep pretty busy. It's good enough for me, for now, anyway. And what you'll see over here is one of my favorite tools. These are called C-stands. And if you don't own a C-stand, I would highly recommend you get two. Because when you have two, they can serve as a background holder. And they have a separate arm that comes out so that you can put like a hair light on it or whatever. In this corner, I utilized a shoe organizer. I hung it up on one of my PVC pipes, and I have different props in there. Down here, I pretty much pile up some backgrounds and things on this cedar chest. And then over here, let's see if I can get to it. My studio is a mess, by the way. I hate showing it right now because I just came back from a big on location session and I have all my stuff moved around. Anyway, here's my favorite model. She never complains, and I actually do. I don't know if you can see her or not because I'm turning the camera way around. Anyway, she never complains, and she's really good for testing the light, which is how I found out something kind of sad, but I'll get to that in a moment. And then, let's see, I'm kind of stuck here. Excuse the mess, really. I just got some backdrops in. I haven't even unpacked them yet. Every wall has storage. I have shelves and bins, and I have to put labels on what's in everything, even though I try to keep them in the see-through bins. Those are my favorite. Because I forget. I forget where I put everything, and sometimes I move things. Oh, cool. I haven't even used this yet. I have a fog machine. On this wall, besides my frame corners, we never sold a frame yet, I have a day bed that, let's see if I can back up far enough. I use it as a couch, and when I have all the pillows set up right, it works really well. Right now, looks like somebody messed with them. And you normally don't see the bed that's underneath it because I pull the top cover over it. But when my sons visit, I do use this as their bedroom, and so they just have to clear out when I have people come in. On this wall, I have my desk and my main computer, and I really don't like the desk taking up so much room. There's another one of my diffusers right here. It's real important that your place of business always smell really good. It really matters to the clients, and I do normally have it much more organized and picked up and clean before anybody comes in. But anyway, I wanted to hurry up and get this. And also on this wall is where I show my certified photographer plaque and one of my ribbons. And then down here, I have some awards that I won. So, that's that. And, oh, if you don't own these and you do family photography, you need to get those. Hanson Fong has these black foam pieces of different sizes, so you can go ahead and make everybody a different height, so you don't have their eyes all at the same level, which is real important. Now the top of my desk with Hutch, I moved over here, and I use it for storing some things, and I also use it for displaying. I've got some handouts here, and then I have some brochures over here, and then I also put refreshments and things up here on top of this white towel. And then I have a few samples on this wall. Here's just a plain mounted print, and then I got a huge acrylic print. And then I got a canvas print over here. Oh, one of my stools is in the way. This is where I do my in-person sales. They sit on my daybed, and I have this, I think it's a 40 by 50 canvas that I use as a screen, and I bought a really nice frame for it. And this is where I project my images during the in-person sales meeting, which I call the session premiere. Over here I got a very small closet. I've got some rollaway bins, because they do roll out of here. It's too cluttered with them in here as it is. I love these stools. These are great. They're height adjustable and such. I got really nice these wooden floors. I really love this floor in here. It's nice. And then over here I have the dressing room, and underneath is well stocked with hair products and things like curling irons and hair straighteners. Got a place for somebody to sit down and rest if they want to, hang up their things here or behind the door. I've got more hooks. I've got the full length mirror here, which I can't back up far enough to get to. And just a few little touches, another oil diffuser. A few little homey touches to make it feel nicer. I love this little stand in this corner. Really adds a nice touch to it. And I think that almost covers it. I forgot one more item to bring up, and that is ceiling racks. They are awesome. You get to keep your lights up all the time, and none of their wires are in the way as people walk in here, and there's no light stands to get in the way. Unfortunately, my ceilings are only 8 foot high, and you take that in combination with what holds the lights here. I don't know what that's called, but it's like an accordion. It expands. You can pull it down and adjust its height. But that takes up, oh gosh, probably a good 2 feet or more. So 8 foot ceilings with a grown man standing up in here doesn't work. I have to have all my headshot people sit on a stool so that I can have the light at the right height. otherwise the lights are too low. So that's about it, and I hope you enjoyed my tour, and